Humanity has lived for eons of time with an elephant in the room that we refuse to acknowledge. David Icke speaks of the elephant. The Mexican sorcerers spoke of the elephant. Napoleon Hill was shown and talked to the elephant. And I'm speaking of those whose agendas are to use other people's energy to dominate, control, be parasitic by nature. They have lied, deceived, and created a culture of systemic domination that is killing our souls and our planet. It is time to speak of them, name them, and have the awareness to pick up the authority that women were given to have them removed. They are not of our family of light. They will not respond to love, healing, violet flame, etc. They are in the wrong place. They are parasitic. They will kill their host, which is us. So consider as you listen to this tool. Thank you. In my work, I have a question I often ask, and it's not unique to me, but I use it in my work too. If I feel an energy presence or a thought or even emotion, I can say to that energy, in whatever form it is appearing, are you of the light or are you of my light? And that energy will answer yes or no, or will be quiet, which means no. And you can ask 3 times, are you of the light or of my light? What that means, and I distinguish so we don't get caught in other people's definition of things. Of the light means on board with the plan to return divine family energy. That's of the light. Whatever your divine family, whatever your star family set as an agenda is the light for you. And the plan here on this planet is to get you back to that place. So if there is anything in my space that is of the light, for me means it has integrity to help me get or expand that divine family and my place in it. If it is not of the light, it's going to be an outsider. It's going to be some with the purpose of throwing me off, making me feel inadequate, diverting me, etc. Because it is not of the light. It doesn't have that as its agenda. So if there's something in your space, you can say 3 times, are you of the light? And listen. And it's just protocol. Even if it says no, and you go, okay, no, give it 2 more shots. Are you of the light? Are you of the light? No means no. It means I am an outsider presence. I'm an outsider frequency. I'm a song trying to deceive you. If it says it's wobbly, well, yes, well, maybe no. Or yes, it's not. It's mixed. Treat it as if it's not. If it won't answer, it's not. And there is a team, I don't think we talked about it last time, a team that we use in the tag work called the PTO. It's not an acronym, it's just a title. And this is composed of 3 types of 3 groups. One is a Plutonian type group that can contain energy. It holds a boundary space. Because like I said, outsiders have had the ability to just puff off, and go into somebody else's field. So they hold the space. There's a group that we've invited in that is not of any of the families because it has never been contaminated. Those beings have never been contaminated, but we've invited them in because they have the ability to discern energy vibrations in any form at any level. So you don't have to figure out, is that my brother is he 10% influenced? No, you don't have to figure out. Something's off. PTO, deep 6. And that PTO has the ability, one of the members of the group team, has the ability to go through and find all the frequencies that are not of our family, which is outsiders, neutralize them, gather them up in a collective, gather them like an octopus, bringing in the tentacles, and take the entire group of energy package back to its home of origin, where it is now by galactic order sealed. It is not coming out again. It has to make a different choice. That's probably the most important thing that we need to know, because we could use all of our healing tools, all of our affirmation tools, all of our positive gratitude tools. But if we don't get those outsiders identified and removed, mute. Your work's mute, my opinion. You really have to get them gone. And then we have what we call a guardian space to help hold good boundaries as we then continue to build. Yes. Expand what feels good. Yes. And hold to your North Star. Yes. I'm sure you know of Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill encountered a presence in his inner journeys that identified himself as someone who was out to control. And in that control, bad things happened, which Napoleon Hill identified as evil. Therefore, he gave this presence the name devil. The interaction, the conversation that Napoleon Hill has with this being is like conversations I have had with those who are of domination societies. There isn't one being, there are multiple family societies. Napoleon Hill finished this manuscript of these visits in the 1930s. His wife would not allow him to publish it. He left it in his foundation. The next president of the foundation, his wife would not let him publish it. And finally, in 2011, the foundation said this information has to be given to the public. I highly recommend the book. It gives you a sense of parasitics and their presence, their power. How to outwit them is not the protocol Napoleon Hill suggests. He didn't have the tools we have today. I highly suggest that you walk with me this next year to learn the galactic history and learn the landscape that was designed for this Earth and the star families who came here. I invite you. Blessings.